It is. It's a good problem. Um, and our next class won't be until the fall. We're restarting in November. We're partnering with the Purdue Extension Office moving forward to do the RISE classes. So this will be the last one for a while.
All right. So how many people in total do you take? 45-ish?
There is about 50 seats, I think, tonight set up. So other than that, I don't think Melissa can fit more people.
I was going to say, that's got to be a tight fit right there. So
it might be a little tight. We've been running our volunteer recruiting just for the summer. Last month we had almost 550 volunteer hours.
Wow.
So it takes quite a few. So if people would like to get their high schoolers out of the house and out of their hair for a few hours this summer, we are more than happy to take them.
What are some of the volunteer responsibilities?
So we have different jobs, things like helping out in the kitchen and prepping, cleaning and organizing. We actually had a team of high schoolers recently come and help reorganize the freezer. More the power to them. It would be way too cold in there for me. And also over at Garments of Grace, Katie, who is our new director, has been picking out some projects that she'd love to have people come in and help with. So any of those things, anything people come up with, we've had people come in and help in the office. We'll find a spot.
There, if you want to volunteer, there's something to be done.
Exactly. And we're still working on Farmers Feeding the Flock. Field is planted over at Smiley Farms. They did that on the 10th, and it was a 30-acre field, and they planted over 3 million soybeans. So
it's crazy to think about that process, isn't it?
It is. I am learning a lot because that is not my area of expertise. So, and so far, donations are about at a fifth of the goal that we hope to raise this year. And so we have a few people who have already donated, obviously Smiley Farms, Gillian Howe Funeral Home, Greensburg Soy Processors, LB Trucking. This is a long list. Let's Hardware and Equipment, Levenstein's Abbey, Carpet, Napoleon State Bank, Knowles Family Dental, the Optimist Club of Greensburg, Phase Financial, Silver Tree Insurance, Weagle Family Eye Care, the Blankmans, Kramers, Diekmans, Gherkins, the Krieger family, Decatur County Corbia Solar Project, and everyone else who has already donated or donations in the mail. I'm sure I've missed quite a few people, but thank you in advance from Bread of Life.
All right. Any other news coming up?
Nope. We are still doing the sponsorship. We will be doing another update in the newspaper about the planning and stuff here shortly, and that is on our website. And we are, again, open Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. If anyone would like to call for more information for volunteering, about Farmers Feeding the Flock, about our services in general, it's 663-1055, or they can always go to the website.
And what are your serving times?
3 to 5.
3 to 5.
Monday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays.
All
so
right.
This afternoon, right before the cooking class, Melissa will be running around a little busy.
It's got a busy day ahead.
A little bit. That's all right. We like busy.
Very good. Well, we've got the Indiana Soybean Alliance, and tell us your connection with Bread of Life.
So, my name's Mike Caney. I'm a farmer here in Decatur County, and Bread of Life has done a lot for the community. So, the Indiana, which I sit on the board of the Indiana Soybean Alliance, and just wanted to see if I could help out somehow, and we have a tire giveaway for each district that we do, and these tires that we give away are made of soybean oil. And so I got in contact with the people at the Bread of Life, and they submitted their entry, and anyway, it happened that they got a free set of tires for one of their vans.
What a great opportunity, and for the Indiana Soybean Alliance to be able to provide those, along with using the product as well. What's that mean for you guys as a group? Well,
we always like to give back, and giving back is a good thing. And so we try to pick first responders or people in the community that do good work in these organizations. So we like to like to do that, and plus it also promotes the many uses of soybean oil and soybeans in general, and anytime we can promote that and increase soybean sales or soybean oil sales and different products that we help research and try to develop, that anything that we can do to promote that helps our industry.
How long have you been involved with the Alliance?
So this is my 9th and final year on the Soybean
This is
Alliance.
it.
Yes.
So is there so many terms that you can do at a time?
It's 3 3-year terms.
Okay.
So yes.
So you've fulfilled your time, and what's the future look for you since you're coming off of that board?
So the future coming off of that board, actually I'm on the American Soybean Association board, and with being on there, they have appointed me to the U.S. Soy Export Council board. So so I'm involved with that, and that is that's going to be another opportunity. So that'd be fun.
No rest for you. It's not
No.
done.
No.
So for those that are listening and may not be aware of soybeans and the products that can be made from them, can you guys kind of review what all can come from a soybean?
So there's many different things that are soybean. I mean, you know, you got your obvious your soybean oil that you can cook with, but it's also can be like in these tires. The soybean oil, it's replaces the petroleum oil that's put into these tires, which actually makes the tire a lot more pliable in cold weather, so it will perform better in rain and snow. We also, I mean, there's plastics that are made with it. There's Skechers shoes in their soles are starting to use some. Soy candles, soy crayons, and that is a lot of that stuff come out of our relationship with Purdue University and the new uses competition that we have with them. So, but the soybean oil tires actually come from a collaboration between Goodyear and the U.S. Soy Export, or not the USB, which is the U.S. Soy Board, which is the national checkoff. So the United Soybean Board is the National Checkoff Board, which is a collaboration with Goodyear, which they have produced this. So this is a good thing.
Now, the tires that have the soybean oil in them, is that something that any consumer can purchase, or is this something that's special that just like with the not-for-profits? And those
Oh
kind of
no,
things?
anybody can purchase it. I believe there's 3 brands that Goodyear has. And I believe they're the Assurance Weather Ready and the Assurance Comfort Drive are the tires. And if you need to know more about it, you can always go to Goodyear.com or the United Soybean Board and go online. And there's stuff online about these tires that you can purchase from your local Goodyear dealer.
What a very cool experience. So and for the Bread of Life, what's that mean for you guys to be able to get a new set of tires?
Well, it definitely means that we can use those funds elsewhere. Obviously, getting a new set of tires is an expensive endeavor. And our rescue vans, we have 2. The one was in need of a new set, and so we can take those funds and use them elsewhere to provide services to people in Decatur County. So we are excited that that's one thing we don't have to think about for a while. It's taken care of by the Indiana Soybean Alliance, and we don't have to worry about tires for the van for a little bit. And they're supposed to be better in the rain and the snow, which we get a lot of both here. And we want to keep all of our volunteers and our drivers safe. So that's wonderful peace of mind.
All right. I think it's kind of it's a cool connection, too, with Bread of Life doing Farmers Feeding the Flock as well. You're from Decatur County and farm. What's that program mean to you to see them have that?
Well, the Farmer Feeding the Flock is a really good program. I mean, it just shows that, you know, everything that is grown, and it all starts on the farm. So if we can help in any way that we can help feed people or change somebody's life in a different way, and it just means so much to be able to give back like that. So
I think too, being able to watch the process and, you know, the growing and the harvesting and just keeping the community updated, they love that because they're part of that process at that point.
Yes, yeah, it's definitely a good process. I mean, everybody coming together and working together just makes everything work better, and that's what communities are all about.
Well, we thank you both for being in today. Anything else from the Indiana Soybean Alliance you want to share?
No, we appreciate this opportunity, and there's many new uses out there that we are always researching and trying to develop and trying to work on. So, this is a great board to be on. If there's any farmers out there that are interested in being on the board, you can find the information on the Indiana Soybean Alliance website. And I encourage if you got interest in it to take and to apply for the board, because it is a very interesting board, and to learn about all the processes that go into doing all this stuff that soy does.
What prompted you to initially want to be on that board?
Well, it started out a long time ago. 9 years ago, a friend of mine, local farmer here, Jim Douglas, come to me and asked me to run, and I thought about it for a long time. It's a little bit of a time commitment, but I never regretted signing up to run. So all the things that you learn, places you see, the people you meet, it's very, very interesting organization to be involved in.
I'm sure it offered a lot of new experiences for you.
Definitely did.
Very good. Well, thank you so much. The donation to the Bread of Life is great for the community in general, and we appreciate that.
You're welcome. Happy to do it.
All right. And Bread of Life, you guys keep chugging along, doing great things.
Will do. Thank you.
All right. Once again, your serving days are?
Monday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, 3 to 5.
All right. Perfect. And what's your location?
It's 720 Randall Street.
All right. Perfect. Thank you guys so much for being in this morning. It's 11:20 here on Tree Country 1330. Coming up next, we'll have BJ's Bumpin' Boom Box on Tree Country.